The new government came to power riding on the back of a list of pledges for all Ghanaians. We are on the streets of Accra to find out from Ghanaians their expectations from the new government in the next 100 days. One village, one dam, one district, one factory, free education, reduction of taxes, $1 million to each constituency, and the Zongo Development Fund are some of the expectations of Ghanaians from this new administration. But how soon do Ghanaians expect to see work towards this change? On its rounds to sample views, GBC 24 first stopped at the ministries in Accra. Staff were back at their desk after the Christmas and New Year's break. However, we were unable to speak to some communication officials at some of the ministries because they were either not at post or were in a meeting. The public relations officers of the Ministries of Petroleum and Rails and Highways spoke to GBC 24.
It is just a change of one government to the other and not a change of one nation to another. And so work still goes on. Everything is normal. We are eagerly awaiting who will be coming here as our new minister and the deputies. And then we move on from there. Basically, if you listen to the campaign messages of the present government that are just taking over power, not so much markedly different from what we're going to do. Because we are in charge of policy implementation. And so we've already taken note of all the various campaign messages that the current government put forward in terms of the road sector. And most often, if you are familiar with campaign issues and all that goes on, the sitting government and even all the other opposition parties, they try to tap into the expertise of the technocrats in formulating their policies and manifestos. And so you might know that definitely we have an insight into whatever they want to come up with.
Well, I believe everyone should contribute, because Ghana comes first. So as Ghanaians, we should all help build a better Ghana.
On the streets of Accra, there were mixed reactions. Whilst others were eager to see proof of the promises made as soon as practicable, others were of the view that the president needs some time to put his house in order first.
We shouldn't expect too much from him from the beginning because, things are tough, the economy, there are a lot of challenges. So now that things are going to be stabilized, so let's say after a year or two, then I think after a year or two, all our expectations will start falling in place one by one.
I expect the new president to make jobs available to the youth.
For me, as a young person, I expect nothing less than all the promises he made to us. And so I expect that there will be flow of jobs, there will be... I expect to see a better governance.
My expectation is simply to fulfill whatever promises he made. It couldn't be presently, but at the end of the term, we expect that at least we had what he promised us.
I expect
reduction, especially on import duties. The taxes make the goods expensive and people are unable to buy.
The consensus, however, is for a performing government capable of achieving its task when all is said and done. Winifred Ofum, GBC 24, Accra.